Good day, everyone. Welcome to Bird Speaks Tarot. This is a general reading and is for entertainment purposes only. Now that that's out of the way, let's see what Bird's got to say today. Who's the star, or what is the star of the show today, Bird? See, it's Percy, my snack. King of Swords. Okay. So we could be talking about something about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I'm also, like, the first thing that came to mind, and I have no other cards on the table, is the law. So I was a little bit hesitant to say that, but, like, it's really given me officer, lawyer, proceedings. 2024 could be significant. The strong hand of the law. Possibly someone's karma. Somebody looked into something. I just saw a female cousin. September could be a Libra or a Virgo. Right as I split the deck there, they will get caught, or they are caught up. I'm not sure why I think I ran out of cards, honestly, when I made that one. Something about teacher and car insurance. So you may have a female cousin that is like a teacher's assistant, ECE worker, like early childhood education, or actually could be a teacher who happens to be a bad mom, which is very strange because, well, I guess, no, to me, honestly, I'm going to get so much hate for this. I find that the teachers or the early childhood educators that I know, when they get home from, and I'm not casting blame or anything, but by the time you get home, not you, but by the time they get home, they're done with kids. Like, you know, like if you're a housekeeper, the last thing you want to do is clean your house. Or, That really, like, honestly, when I was a housekeeper, is like the worst thing in the whole wide world was cleaning my own house, because I had just cleaned room after room after room. But I find it the same. Like, I've known a couple, actually, early childhood educators, and they're, like, not the greatest parents. Like, they're just, at the end of the day, they're done. So when they get home, it's kind of like, I don't care how many video games you play, like, they're iPad kids. You know, I don't know why, and I'm not saying they're all like this, but the ones I've known drink a lot. I don't know if it's the job. I don't know if it, just like you know, you find that school teachers, like, teachers college is like it's like a Diddy freak-off party. Not everybody, but I know you know what I'm talking about. I also have Munchausen's syndrome poking out here, and hopefully, like, Munchausen's is so sadistic. Like, is it a disease or is this sadism? Because I don't know, people can look pretty, like, had the wrong impression. This could be this King of Swords. Thinking because of the type of work your female cousin is doing, that they're a good person because they work with kids. Because I used to think that. I used to think, like, oh, everybody that's a teacher and everybody that works with kids or is a police officer, they're obviously, like, really like they're stand-up people, right? But that actually is not true. And I think it's bad to assume that when you have a lady or a sir looking after your child all day, that they're a good person. You hope that they're a good person, but I mean, you're seeing it all the time now on the news that even the women are getting caught up for SA and stuff like that, right? Once in a blue moon. So yeah, it would be great if it's once in a blue moon over a common thing. I'd much prefer that, but in this particular case, there's a female cousin, could be you or somebody that you know who has a female cousin that's getting caught up for something. It doesn't seem like it's like, I'm hoping it's not childhood SA, but they've done something very, very, very wrong here. And again, we have the Hermit coming out in written form. Somebody has gone within to look at somebody closely, or it's actually a private investigator. And with it coming out with the King of Swords, it's kind of feeling like a private investigator. What has this King of Swords come across? Tell me about this King of Swords. They're working towards something. Or they're looking at somebody's job. What somebody does for work. Possibly because their finances don't add up. Like if somebody's an early childhood educator and they have $1 million or a couple $1 million home, that job doesn't pay that well. Maybe we would get better people in there, honestly, if it did. I mean, it's not the worst paying job, but it just, the finances, like what they do for a living and the money or property that they have, it's just not, it really isn't making sense. It's possibly, maybe they got money from some sort of inheritance rather than working. And this is what's being looked into. We got pentacles all over the place, so certainly something to do with money. Or it feels like they're trying to keep up some sort of facade. They could be financially balanced, but emotionally very unstable with this going on in the background. What else we got here? What else? Yeah, it's like somebody's balancing somebody's checkbooks, but it's looking like whatever they've come across, it's like they came across this money, Five of Swords, improperly, to say the least. It's almost feeling like I'm going to clarify this. Give me one more card, please, Bird. Five of Swords. One more card. Ooh, I just saw the Ten of Swords, but it didn't come out. And somebody here is planning to head out of maybe not just town, but the country. I feel like this king, before they have to pay something back, it's like they're trying to get away. They're making plans on where they can possibly go with this ill-gained, like this feels like it doesn't belong to this female cousin. Yeah, something's gonna have to be returned. These people are in deep regret. Right now they feel like they have the world in their hands, but at the same time, if they don't get out of Dodge, this will be a stalemate. It looks like they were supposed to give somebody something, or somebody gave somebody something that was supposed to be a symbol of unconditional love and independent wealth, but they chose to really stab this person in the back and break their heart. And I don't even know if this person knows if something was, like, if the financial legacy was left to somebody and they say they didn't know about it. This person chose to, the other thing, honestly, I'm getting is, like, if this female cousin did this with a significant other, like a partnership, say via marriage, maybe they're married in your name to be able to steal this. They created some sort of illusion. We have 77 here. This person could be born in 77, around how they got this money that they're desperately trying to hang on to. They're trying to get away to calmer waters. They're making moves to do this, but it's looking like it's looking like this isn't really working out in their favor. I think one of these lovers is walking away. They've been hurt somehow by this person, and it's like they want to take action to bring this Ace of Pentacles to this person in the past who really owns it, deserves it, meaning they'll be left out in the cold with a lot of burdens to carry. But this is what has to be done to win whatever this is. It's like a significant other, whoever the gentleman is, it's like they know this independent wealth was gained in this way, shape, or form with the Five of Swords. Let me get some more here. It's going to be a quick reading this morning. I mean, honestly, when I watch tarot, I don't have the attention span for longer videos either, but I have a hard time making mine short. Tell me more about these people in regret here. Yeah, it's certainly looking like whoever they are, I feel like there's a lot of fighting concerned around this Ten of Pentacles. Like, I feel like somebody was lied to, and that's a problem. Who's this? Who are the people involved? Yeah, this is big, right? This is an opportunity of a lifetime, so to speak. I mean, the Pentacles, wow. The law is looking into this money. Tell me about this Five of Swords, please, bird. How is this legacy, this wealth gained? I'm telling you, I'm getting, and this, it did come out the other day where somebody's married in your name. Okay, so there's a couple. One of them's related to you. Who's the gentleman? The gentleman who knows the truth about this. Possibly. I mean, honest, this King of Swords could be... This Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be the one that's getting clarity or the truth about this. And the way it's coming out, it's almost like they want to come towards you. One more bird. Tell me about this couple. It always goes here. It's like this couple seen you out of a crowd of people and picked you out. It feels like the gentleman wants you rather than the person that came with the... It's like somebody was partnered up with somebody, helped steal an inheritance by getting married, and yet you're the one that they want. You know, it's like somebody was paid. I think this is insurance money. The law sees this, though. Somebody's married as you and is trying to create it's like they tried to take you out. Like if you're married to this person, possibly a Scorpio, if you're married to this person, you have no idea that you're married to this person. There was some sort of inheritance which they now have access to. But the truth is out about this. You've never been married. The truth ends whatever contract this was. Whoever paid for this. Because somebody paid for it. Somebody planned, paid. Somebody actually worked really, really hard to make this happen. And I feel like there's... who's all involved in this? Or who knows that you're married, you're secretly married? Somebody you worked with? And this person is somebody you met at work. Whoever you're married to, you met through work in some way, shape, or form. The Eight of Pentacles is out here twice. Their job was to take you out. And then their money, they would have been paid through this. Whether it's an inheritance or a life insurance policy, they would have been paid via that. They've been spying on you. There's a Queen of Swords in reverse here with the Emperor. So this could either be a boss or a father figure. And his counterpart is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Now, this Emperor, like, he's coming out in the upright, but he's obviously, like, this is a couple. This is this couple. This couple was either, this couple paid to have you taken out. And, they paid a hitman. This is this person's job. This green guy here, it's literally his job to catch and find you. What are you to these people? How do these people see you? How do these people see you? What are you to these people? Seven of Swords, Two of Swords in reverse. These people clearly made a decision to steal from you. There was no hesitation, really. You were an easy target. You were an easy target. They thought that you didn't see them coming. But this Mrs. Blindfold is off. And I gotta tell you, you know what else they see? That King of Swords sees this person. This Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm wondering if this Emperor even knows. Like, if this is a father figure and a mother figure, this mother figure could have been doing this behind the Emperor's back. They did everything they could to ruin your reputation. They paid for people to start shit, to imagine, to create things that aren't true about you and make sure that you're left out in the cold. It seems like somebody came in looking like they wanted to offer you a cup of love, but really they wanted to Five of Swords your ass, possibly put something in your drink, hoping that you would take a leap of faith towards this person, but their plans didn't work out. This King of Cups is in regret now. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So it looks like the law knows that you're so your parents actually know the person you were working for. Maybe you even got the job through them. There's a lot of people involved here. We definitely have a King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have a father figure with all these pentacles on the board. We're looking at a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And we have a Queen of Swords reverse. Mother figure. They did everything, and now they're trying to get away. Is this couple going to get away with this? Is this couple and this boss, this Emperor, this boss going to get away with this? This King of Cups? Are they getting away? What's the outcome? Like, what's this King of Swords, going to do about this type of thing, or this private eye? What's the outcome? Tower. Beautiful. Perfect. I love it. The Tower is the outcome. I gotta put my cards up here. Tower, King of Cups was right under that. How does this work out for you? Like, where do we see you in the near future? What's Collective's near future outcome? The Star. An inspiration. A healer. A shaman. A star. A literal star. You can even get famous off of this. Like, this is something so big that It feels to me like your name will be spoken in very commonly in households. It's almost like when this all wraps up, you're gonna end up being, whether you want to or not, some sort of celebrity, whether it be locally or globally, depending on how big this situation gets. Um, when can we see this wrapping up? Again, I got like stars came out in the Lenormand. This is destined to happen. This was always meant to. This has always been destined to happen, and I think that's what got you through. That's what I think allowed you to heal this. Is you kept your faith. You knew this was going to be the outcome. You knew, like once you figured out that literally everybody in your so-called inner circle, is like you knew you were left out of things. You knew people were keeping things from you, and you're like, I don't know how these people would even possibly know each other. However, I also don't really know them that well. Like this could be like parents that didn't raise you. Do you know what I mean? It's like maybe like you went looking for your long lost parents. Or like it was just maybe you like were raised by like your mom and then your dad remarried. Maybe lived in a different state, so you knew them, but maybe mostly phone conversations, nothing really like in person. But they worked really hard to get this done. If you thought, like, am I going crazy here, or are my parents trying to take me out? Like, how did this person come into my life? Like, I don't even know how I really met this person. They were just kind of like, showed up to be like your insta best friend, and you're like, maybe you met them all. It feels like you're meeting everybody through this Eight of Pentacles, through your job. It's like wherever you worked, it could have been, I don't know, maybe a busy restaurant or store or something along those lines, but wherever it is that you worked, they were like, they all knew each other, and you were somebody that kind of came in from, and you know what? I just heard you're not the first. This has worked before. This has worked before. Wherever you live, shady bunch of motherfuckers, that's right. You live in a really, I almost want to say, oh, you live in a tight-knit community if you're a fucking thug. If you're some, like, gangsta, like, and you know what, like, I'm talking, like, hillbilly gangsters, okay? Like, we're not even talking about, like, rapper gangsters. We're talking about, like, hee-haw motherfuckers, like, some, like, toothless, quad-driving, alcoholic bullshit people. No, I like driving quad. No offense against quad drivers, but I'm trying to paint this picture here. It's your family, though. No doubt about that. Seven of Cups, your family. Seven of Hearts there at the bottom. They tried to create an illusion with people you worked with. This could even be your family's business. To work with other people, other businesses, to try to, like, create narratives about people and basically, go halvesies on life insurance policies and things like that. It's amazing. I even want to go so far to say, like, these people probably set up their own kids and stuff. They took a gamble, they took a chance. Got a lot of green there. I'm gonna grab my other deck, actually. Another green girl. I don't know what that has to do with it. I know when I see green, makes me think of money or nature. Lots of nature on the board. If they're sending some sort of spell work your way, which this kind of feels like it here. Like these are people who really didn't play with witchcraft. They mastered it. When is this going to wrap up for you? I keep getting the end of June, so let's see if that coincides. This is how it's going to work out, though. You're going to be incredibly abundant when this is over. Just hang in there. The Six of Pentacles here, the Six of Diamonds at the bottom, things are being returned. And Six of Pentacles with the fish, it to me, and all the pentacles on the board, like this is legit money in your hands. I need to do a quick look up for the timing on that repetitive. Okay, so the timing on the fish card, Lenormand, is repetitive, meaning it's looking like you're going to get some sort of payout that's going to have to keep paying out. And when do these payouts start? Again, my symbol for a mother figure and boss. You know, this boss or this mother figure is going to be... See this hill they have to climb? Oof. You know, the one they wanted you to climb, the one you've been climbing, you know, the one where you, like, can't buy food and can't afford a car, can't take your kids anywhere because you don't have enough food for energy to even walk to the nearest swimming hole. Yeah, that's the kind of challenge they're going to have, and at their age, it's not going to be a pretty sight. But let's get the timing on that. For a long time. So you're going to get, basically for the rest of your life, these people are going to have to pay you out. And I think, honestly, you're probably going to have a choice whether they pay you from the inside or the outside of jail. I guess it's their retirement. I don't know. Maybe it's the money they stole from you if they still have it. They shouldn't have come for you. I want one more card as advice. And then I got to go. Is there anything collective can look up to, look forward to? You know, something to hang their hat on, something they can fall asleep thinking about. Whoop. Listen to the music of your soul. While we're waiting, oh, and remember who you are. Listen to the music of your soul. You might be someone who gets messages via music. Also, I want you to go with the flow. So I know we are usually in a pretty big hurry for things to work out for us, and divine timing is never as fast as we want it to be. But I want you to hang in there, and if you have to put on your favorite song and dance around your house in the meantime, do that. Also, you know, stay true to yourself and what you want to be for yourself, and make sure that when you do get this money, it don't change your ways. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Peace.